See, and they just keep barking. They just...
I know. I have no control over these dogs, and when they do and don't decide to speak.
Something else real quick, just because this is something...
Well, what the hell is the point?
Brought up.
Whatever.
I was waiting for you to stop talking. But the thing of it is, and I had a real zinger today that even you said was funny.
You want to hand me that water bottle?
No, but I'll hand you that water bottle.
Thank you. Okay, your real zinger that was really funny.
Yeah, real zinger that was really funny. Remember my comment about Samurai Jack today?
You made like 12 comments about Samurai Jack.
I made a comment about Samurai Jack because you weren't listening. No, just the...
Okay, what were we talking about? Samurai Jack, right?
Okay, and here's how proud I am of the fandom, the Samurai Jack fandom, is that not only were we strong enough to get the show back for a final season and get that all closed off, we were also able to, the creator, I remember watching this, I'm like, I wish I didn't watch the final because Ashi would have still been alive. And I just remember, wrong pipe, sorry.
Wow, okay.
Ugh. I just remember.
Do you care for some water?
No. I just remember the creator, again, they killed off Ashi, and we were all like, fuck that, she ain't dead. And I think the joke I made about it was we were like a roller derby team, like we were like Ashi's Angels and just punching out cannon bitches. And I remember like we had an Ashi week, like the following day, we were like, we need to commemorate Ashi in some way. And we did like this entire week, and it comes around every year, and sometimes I participate, other times I don't. But this entire year of just unwriting the ending. I mean, we've had like, we got our animation team, because we have one of those, but we got our entire animation team on like creating new endings. I was just on their wiki page, and it's like, oh, fans of the show created multiple alternate universes. And they all worked. They either worked in with it or it completely, unwrote it. I had one. I remember a bunch of other people had it.
I want to talk about that bit too, because of all of your Infinity Train.
We'll get to that in a minute, but here's what ended up happening. Long story short, I don't even think any fan accepts the original ending. Like, you'll scroll through it and you don't even find it anymore. Like, we have buried that shit. They just came out with a new game, Samurai Jack Battle Through Time and Space. And there's a secret alternate ending where, like, all of the AUs just work because it's about pocket dimensions and time and how we were able to defeat a coup without getting rid of Ashi.
Yeah, wait. That's kind of a low
No, it isn't.
move.
No, it isn't.
No. Think about it. Oh no, we killed her off in the original show, but if you played this game through to the end and did all the side quests,
no, not all
you
the side
unlocked
quests.
the fact that she's really alive. Ooh,
Well,
we totally faked you out.
It's canon, but the show has always been about time travel. It's always been, you never watched the original show, or I think you haven't watched it to the degree I have.
Not in its entirety, no.
Yeah, not in its entirety. I think that's what I was trying to say. I just sounded like really pompous, like, well, not in the degree in which I have. I have my samurai PhD, and you don't. You have a doctorate. Or not a doctorate. You don't have a doctorate. What? I just remembered I was watching Big Bang Theory the other night.
My thesis is on Samurai Jack.
I always made fun of her, so we were happy. But she's alive. It's like, the creator was like, she dead, fam? And we're like, no, she ain't. And then the creator was like, no, she ain't.
That's what I was going to point out about Infinity Train a couple minutes ago, was you have, like, how many different AUs right now where, in some way, shape, or form, Simon's alive and they all get off the train? Okay, wait. Simon's alive. We'll
start there. Down and Out, Chips Are Down. Technically, if you want to count Mall Cops,
I'll count Mall Cops.
Those are a bunch of AUs. So we're just going to count Mall Cops as one big thing, even though there's like 17 chapters or something. See You Soon, Waiting for Them, Coffee Tin, As the World Around Us Turns, and...
The Daycare AU?
That is the Daycare AU.
Oh.
I already mentioned Chips Are Down.
Yeah. So you have more than 5. You have 7 that you've counted there.
I have more than 5, but
then some.
Some of it is on the technicality of, like, they're like, see you soon, and waiting for them.
But wait, could you imagine? You are Owen Dennis, or you are some other creator. You have what you are claiming is the best, most gruesome death in the history of cartoons.
And fans either accept
it. Some 22-year-old dork with a shitty laptop.
I don't have a laptop. I have a phone.
Okay, with a shitty phone with like an Adaford background, like some Gravity Falls. Is it?
It's Gravity Falls. It's Gravity Falls for my lock screen, and then my home screen is Shallura.
But could you imagine,
my friend did it special for me, and I just don't feel like changing it.
He wrote that, maybe. He thought this was like the best death scene. This is great. We're totally gonna get them with this. And here walks in, like, Lauren with her little phone, like, already typing, like, how...
Well, and
how this will be undone.
Think of it, and that's any fandom you go into. Think of it, there was, in the Gravity Falls fandom, and it's like, you cannot, there are so many AUs. I mean, very rarely does anyone stick to canon.
But then there are some deaths that, like, we accept in...
There are some.
Or, like, okay, wait.
Hold on.
What about the shows that do it for you?
Real quick.
Final Space?
Yes.
Avocado's death? They gave that to us. We didn't even have to think.
I always joke, they are inventing new ways to kill off Avocado. It's like we will go down the list of ways that we have lost him. And
they're pulling a Detective Conan.
A Detective Conan and like
1,000 Ways to Die, the Avocado series.
You just got a hat full of like pieces of paper and okay, chopped to death by carrots. You're just pulling out the paper and whatever sticks, throw the dictionary at the ceiling fan. Well, we've got chupacabras. We're going with chupacabras. No, but the thing of it is that, and again, I'm always joking, there was a story a friend and I were writing for Invader Zim, and we had, like, the one character that I always said, we're inventing new ways to kill him off.
No, wait. I think that's what I was getting at there.
To get rid of him. Hold on. And then, like, on the inverse, again, going back to Infinity Train, it's like, we are inventing new ways that he survived that. I mean, a lot of us, you've got, like, the gome only grazed him. It only burned him slightly. You've got...
We're back on Infinity Train, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It only just grazed him. You've got people that, like me, that it's like, oh my god, they had to amputate his entire arm. But someone was, and this was one of my favorite AUs, but they're like, his reflection is a good boy, and is gonna go do his good boy thing. And
but they already pulled that once, so to do it twice is a little bit of like...
But they set it up. They're setting it up, them. But
yeah, I know.
You're either inventing new ways to kill him or new ways to keep him alive. And, like, we have all accepted his death. Like, I fail to see how, like, any of the AU Simons are, like, the Simon that died. All of the AU Simons...
Take a breath, man. Jeez. I was gonna make a comment about, you know which fandom I truly admire when it comes to just not knowing how to react is the Ruby fandom.
Yeah, no.
Wait. We had Penny killed off. Major spoilers for Ruby. Everyone should know this by now if you watch Ruby. They killed off Penny, and everyone was kind of like, okay, Penny's a robot. They're going to bring her back. Don't worry about it. They killed off Pyrrha, and it's like, oh, come on.
Pyrrha's a human, but...
There was no body. She turned to dust.
I told that, I was making a comment to someone else, and Mom happened to overhear this, but the Simon's whole, if there's no body, then they're not dead.
Oh, and Simon was speaking what everybody in every fandom has ever thought. If they don't have an on-screen death, then it doesn't count.
And they can come back. And
you can rewrite it.
I forget if I was talking about...
Tuba could still be alive.
Yeah, I forget if I was talking about Infinity Train with Mom or if I was talking about Semantic Titan. But when I said if there's no body, they're not dead, she like laughed her ass off, and she's like, "That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard." And
but how true is it though? How many times have you seen like the? Okay, I'm sorry. Tuba getting wheeled would have been too gruesome for TV, but then we got Simon's death scene, so you can't tell me that they didn't not show that for a reason.
Okay, it reminded me of Frosty the Snowman.
Camp. Okay. We'll go ahead. Jasper, first of all, y'all in the fandom are, like, disgusting when it comes to Jasper. I should say disgusting. Some, like, are really, like, really tastefully handle it. But, I mean, Jasper is pretty much confirmed dead. That does not stop the fandom. There was Harrison's brother, which we find out later on, like, the space octopus says is alive. I mean, again, where you don't even have to, like, flex for that. The show just hands it to you. Same with Ruby. You don't even have to, like, we're watching Penny die, air quotes, and it's like, they're gonna bring her back. They're gonna bring her back. She's coming back. And then she did. So, yeah, I'm kind of holding on to a little bit of faith. They're like, Summer. They keep showing the grave, and then they have Krill reveal that nobody was actually there when she died, so nobody really knows if she's dead.
There was some show, and it was like, we waited, and we're like, they are definitely coming back. Like, the wording, the build-up, this person is coming back, they are so alive, they are so alive that they're breathing right now. They are breathing right now. And, like, just really that clinging to hope. And then it was like the series ended and people were like, holy shit, what about this person? And the creator's like, oh yeah, shit, we forgot.
Wait, I think that was that Steven Universe with Rose? Like, people were for sure that she was coming back somehow. Okay, Lars. Everybody forgot about the healing tears until they used them, and then it became like a huge focal part of the show.
There are people that like, oh, he uses the healing tears for like, then it was for stupid things.
You know what I will never, when they bring back Jasper from being shattered, like, again, we didn't even have to like flex any brain cells for that. They just gave that one to us. I don't remember what year this movie came out, but it was one of the Speed Racer movies where he is for certain that this is his brother. Racer X is his brother. There's no other possible way that this wouldn't be his brother. And he takes off the guy's helmet, and it turns out that it's not his brother, so he thinks, but it turns out his brother got plastic surgery and faked his own death. So then you get like or Tara from Teen Titans, oh my god, she turned to stone. There's no way that she could actually be
and
here.
And we had like an entire episode dedicated to, it's not Tara, it's not Tara, it's not Tara, but it is.
But it is.
Or it might be. There was, I really hate shows or any form of media that does like they got plastic surgery, or they tanned their skin, or they did this.
They got a haircut in a gas station bathroom.
And it's always like some outlandish, like, you remember that Pro CD video? I bet you weren't expecting this. Who the hell's that? It's Johnson Smith. I hate that.